Woody Guthrie, the Oklahoma legend who gave voice to the struggles of America. Welcome back to Mystic America. Before we dive into the incredible story of Woody Guthrie, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on more stories of America's most iconic figures. Today, we're focusing on Woodrow Wilson Woody Guthrie, one of Oklahoma's most creative and influential sons. Known for his social protest songs, his role in the folk revival movement, and his profound impact on American music, Guthrie's story is one of resilience, creativity, and deep compassion for the underprivileged. Early life and struggles. Born on July 14, 1912 in Okemah, Oklahoma, Woody Guthrie was the third of 5 children born to Charlie and Nora Guthrie. His father, a Texan cowboy, and his mother, a schoolteacher from Kansas, hoped to build a comfortable life in the Indian Territory. However, tragedy struck when Woody was just 6 years old. His older sister died in a fire, and his mother began showing signs of a debilitating illness that was later diagnosed as Huntington's disease. As his mother's condition worsened, the family's life began to unravel. Charlie Guthrie lost his land and business, and eventually, Woody was forced to leave school and support himself. At just 14, Woody's life took a drastic turn, and for the next few years he worked odd jobs, hoboed to Texas, and lived with different families. From Okemah to Pampa, Guthrie's high school years in Okemah were filled with music and creativity. He was popular for his harmonica playing and humor, but his family's troubles pushed him to Pampa, Texas in 1929. It was here that Guthrie encountered the devastating effects of the Dust Bowl. Though he became known as the Oklahoma Dust Bowl balladeer, his Dust Bowl years were spent in Texas, where he began learning to play the guitar, fiddle, and banjo. Musical beginnings. In Pampa, Woody worked a series of jobs, but his passion for music never wavered. He played at local dances and entertained anyone who would listen. By 1933, he moved to California and began performing with his cousin, Jack Guthrie. Together, they became a popular musical duo, earning a spot on Hollywood's KFVD radio station. However, it was Woody's solo career that truly took off. He moved to Los Angeles, where his influence in folk and protest music grew. His song, Oklahoma Hills, became an anthem for the displaced, the New York years and rise to fame. In 1940, encouraged by actor Will Geer, Guthrie moved to New York where he met influential figures like Pete Seeger and Alan Lomax. It was in New York that he recorded songs that would later become iconic, such as This Land Is Your Land. These songs became anthems for the working class and spoke to the heart of the American experience during the Great Depression. Woody's time in New York also marked a significant turning point in his career. He started writing prolifically, producing hundreds of songs, poems, and essays. His work reflected his strong social beliefs, focusing on issues like poverty, injustice, and the struggles of migrant workers. His creativity flowed effortlessly. He would often write for hours, turning out songs that spoke to the challenges of his time. A soldier and a family man. During World War II, Guthrie joined the Merchant Marines and later the U.S. Army. His experiences during the war, including being on 3 torpedoed ships, added to his sense of responsibility for the common man. In the mid-1940s, Guthrie's marriage to Mary Jennings ended in divorce, and he later remarried Marjorie Mazia. Despite his personal struggles, he continued to write and perform, producing some of his most well-known songs, including So Long, It's Been Good to Know You, and Bound for Glory. The decline and legacy. By the 1950s, Woody Guthrie's health began to deteriorate as he showed the early symptoms of Huntington's disease, the same condition that had affected his mother. His creativity began to fade as he was hospitalized and struggled with his illness. However, his influence continued to grow, and in 1966, he was recognized by the U.S. Department of the Interior for his contributions to American music. Despite his health issues, Guthrie's legacy endured. He recorded hundreds of songs and helped shape the folk music movement. His most famous song, This Land Is Your Land, was later named one of the most important songs of the 20th century by the Recording Industry Association of America. On October 3, 1967, Woody Guthrie passed away. His death did not mark the end of his influence, however. In the years following his death, Guthrie's contributions were honored with numerous posthumous awards. He was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1988, and This Land Is Your Land remains a staple in American music education. Oklahoma's literary legacy. In 2001, Okemah, Guthrie's hometown, was honored with the title of Oklahoma's first literary landmark. This recognition served as a tribute to Woody Guthrie's literary and musical achievements, ensuring his legacy would never be forgotten. Don't forget to subscribe. If you enjoyed learning about Woody Guthrie and want to dive deeper into the lives of America's greatest legends, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications for more episodes of Mystic America. Leave a comment below and tell us which iconic figure you'd like to learn about next.